Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. So this is going to be kind of a rant. So I see on the news this morning, actually, well, I didn't see it, but someone sent me a text and it had the information that 500 million Americans or 500 million tests were purchased by the United States government to send out to whoever wanted them. And you know, we spend a lot of money on things that are unnecessary. And of course I don't believe that 500 million tests is what's needed. Honestly, I think that a lot of people just need rest, vitamins, to eat healthy. But if I start talking like that, I may be labeled a conspiracy theorist, a bad word. But that's what was purchased. That's the news. That's the headline. That's the press conference that was just had, I think at 3 o'clock. That was the big announcement. There'll be more funding for hospitals. There'll be a lot of things that will just keep this going on for a while. But that's not the worst part, or the best part, whatever. The best part is the conference call at work. They said there'll be news coming about the you-know-what. And my company's stance on it and how we need to move forward. So yeah, that perturbs me a little bit. And the thing is, the federal courts, I don't know which one, the 5th court, 6th court, whichever one it's in now, they actually kicked it back out or rolled the other way for to allow the mandate to go back into effect. It's going to end up in the Supreme Court. I mean, I know it will. I just don't know which way they're going to go as far as how it's going to shake out. And this cough is from a post-nasal drip. I've had it for 2.5 months now, and it will not go away. In case you're wondering, not from any you know what. But yeah, that's where my company's gonna. I think it's gonna come after the holidays. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make some sort of formal announcement and gonna say what needs to be done or what we have to do in order to stay employed. And I mean, I'll have my exemption paperwork ready, but don't know how that's gonna play out. But yeah, 500 million doses that are, or 500 million tests. That's the answer. That's the plan. And I guess these are going to be home tests. And the thing is, like, they sell home tests. I think they're like $40 or something like that. 500 million times $40. I think it's 20 billion if my math is correct. It may be more. That's off the top of my head. But yeah, 20 billion dollars worth of tests that, you know, we know are just they're accurate. They're so accurate. I mean, there's been countless articles detailing the accuracy of these tests that they're going to be sending out to whoever wants one. But the thing is, like, if you take a test, at least for my employer, if you take one of them home tests, you still have to go to a doctor and take the actual test that I guess confirms it. The home test does not count as like an official test for the purpose of being out of work for the you know what. And so it's basically you're doubling it. You're doubling the. I don't know who manufactures these tests, but they're making bank. They are making bank. At the expense of who? Well, who funds the federal government? That's right. That's you and me, the working class. That's who's paying the bill. That's who's footing these free, quote unquote, tests. And all the while, I want to scream at these doctors sometimes. These doctors. My wife took my daughter to the doctor yesterday. She had basically a sprained ankle from gymnastics a couple weeks ago, and she just wanted to get it checked out. I said, just take her up there, just let them look at it. They take her in. She's running a temperature of 102 degrees for whatever, probably allergies. Her tonsils are like back and forth as far as, and that's the thing. We just were in there like a month ago with her tonsils, and of course they want to go straight to the you know what. Like, oh, it's that. We got to test for it. We got to test. We've got to test. And I think the tests are, I can't say that they're just driving up numbers, but we know the tests are accurate. We know the accuracy of these tests, and we know that the results would be just spot on, and they would reveal so much, because the treatment for knowing whether or not you have it is drastically different from not knowing, right? Yeah, right. I mean, the thing is, just be smart. Just be smart. Take your vitamins. If you're coughing, this is all stuff that we did before. You didn't want to be around people when you were sick. I mean, but you could be asymptomatic. You could be carrying it and not even know it. Like my brother-in-law, he tested positive, never got sick at all. Never got sick. Not the sniffle, he said, I don't even know I have it, but I have it, and I've got to stay quarantined for 10 days. That's what doctors tell me. I got to stay indoors. I can't go out in public. I can't be around people. It's so frustrating, and there's so many people that are buying it. I seen a post the other day, and I shouldn't be on my Twitter feed that much. I really shouldn't. It's almost as bad as Facebook, just some of the stuff you see on there. But there's this guy on an airplane. He's taking a picture of himself, and he says, I've asked the stewardess to get on this guy, and it's got a guy in the background. He's got his mask pulled down, like, I guess just below his nose. He says, I've asked the stewardess multiple times to ask this airline traveler to pull his mask up above his nose so we can all be protected. I guess I'm going to be at my first super spreader event. That's a real person that's thinking this way. That's just terrifying. That is so scary that there are people that the logic works that way. The reasoning. I mean, that's how well of a job that the media has done. That's how well. It's scary. It is scary. But we press on. I mean, that's what we do. We pray, and we lean on our source for our strength, and that's Jesus Christ, Him alone. That's it. All of this stuff would be impossible if I were without that Jesus as my rock, as my source. Man, I'd be that ship at sea just getting tossed to and fro by the waves. I'd have so much anxiety. I'd have so much worry and concern about things, and I really don't. I mean, I'm just perturbed by stuff that I'm seeing. It's like the nails on a chalkboard. When you see it, you're just like, really, we're doing that. We're going there. Just wish people had common sense. Just one thing that I want everyone to get for Christmas. It's just common sense. Just the ability to think rationally about what is happening, what you are seeing, what the headlines are actually, what they're saying and what they're not saying. That's what we need for Christmas this year. Anyway, I'm almost home now, so I'll stop ranting, and I don't know when I'll do my next video, but if I don't do one anytime soon, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and talk to you guys later.